Hi, it's Therese at Lostinpaper, and I'm here today to do some Copic colouring with some penny black products. And I've got this Mo Manning image, and she's such a cutie, and it's quite a large image, and so I have had to speed up the colouring quite a bit. And this is called Tall Cake. So I have stamped it out in some Memento Tuxedo Black, just on a piece of white cardstock, because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do in the end, like how I was going to design the card. And I thought, look, let's just get colouring and I'll work out my layout a bit later on, or while I'm colouring I can work it out. I will list all the colours that I used today over at my blog, so you can link through the YouTube description below. Otherwise, I think I have left most of them sort of off to the side so you can see the lids. So I'll be right back when all of the colouring is done. So when I was colouring the dress with the Copics, I think there was just too much of a broad range between the two colours that I'd chosen. I had a vision in my mind and it wouldn't work. So I did come back with some Prismacolor pencils that are a similar colour and just added the shading after the Copics had dried. And that way I could get the colour I want, and I was just getting nowhere with the blending. I just thought sometimes it's just easier to use my pencils to get the look that I want. I did add some final shading. I thought the blues just kind of lost it in the apron and the hat, so I added the greys to that. I decided to just cut out the right side of the image, and I've just got my T-square ruler there, just working out roughly where I want to cut on my trimmer, because what I wanted to do was actually have the cake sort of sitting out on its own and fussy cut, but not the girl. I want the girl to be sort of popped up on the side of the card. So I can just use the guide wire, my trimmer now, to cut that portion of the cardstock away, and then I can finish cutting out the edge of the girl up to, like, I've left a little white border around, so now I can work out exactly where I can cut to. I got a piece of design paper that's cut the same size as my card front. I'm using one of the sentiments from the snippets set and stamping that with some Onyx Black ink just off to the right of the image. And then I thought it'd be fun to add a bit of, you know, the Prisma glitter. It gets everywhere, this stuff. It's great though. I love the look of it. So I've got my Quickie glue pen and I'm just adding it to the white frosting on the cake. Often and I forgot to do it this time, often I add my powder tool before I add this Prisma glitter. It just helps it stick only where I want it to. But what I do otherwise is just wait for it to dry and then just brush off the excess with a really soft brush. I'm adding this panel to, or the design paper, to the front of a top fold card, and I'm using some nice thick foam dots on the back of my image panel and sticking that down on the left hand side. And I just thought that it, to me, it just didn't look quite right with that sentiment the way it was. So I was thinking what I could do, and I decided to go with an embossed white sentiment on some, I think this is the Taffy American Crafts cardstock, a nice hot pink one just out of my scrap box anyway. Popped that up on some foam squares and I think that looked heaps better. So thanks for joining me today. I've had heaps of fun. I'll be back again real soon. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.